I don't like liars, Greg. Not at all. Liars. Look at that. Look how fast that goes right through just... Liars are not cool. Last night at midnight, both of my 2 copyright strikes that Onision filed on me were revoked, as I assumed they would be, which from this now officially proves that Onision is in fact abusing the copyright DMCA process. You can see the 2 restoration emails. This is what YouTube sends you when nobody supplies a court order. So he took my videos down for almost 3 weeks, and by the 3rd week he's supposed to supply a court order. He did neither, and of course YouTube now restored the 2 videos that he copyright struck. They're both linked down below in case you missed them, but also linked down below is a link, a click to tweet link. If you have Twitter, I recommend you click that link because it's going to tag Team YouTube, and by clicking that, it's automatically going to tweet at Team YouTube that they need to get up to date with this abuse. He took down these videos, and YouTube, at least from what they've told me, are supposed to punish the account who is filing false copyright strikes. But this is now the 3rd time, guys. This is the 3rd time he's filed a copyright strike on my video, got my video taken down, and then after the whole 2-3 week duration, the video gets restored again because, again, he provided no court order to keep it down. This is malicious and being done intentionally, which is extremely screwed up. And the fact of the matter is, when you file these false DMCA copyright strikes on somebody continuously, your account is supposed to be terminated or suspended. Why hasn't that happened, Team YouTube? I want to ask you, why hasn't that happened? But let's jump into what this video is really about. It's about Eugenia. So before we begin, I want to state that starting in 2016, he made over a total of 50 videos in the span of 3 years about this individual. The majority of these videos that he made on Eugenia were horrible, despicable, disgusting. But since I can't really use video footage much anymore of him on my videos without him copyright striking me, I've got to do this old school way and go directly to Twitter. Now, for those of you who've been living under a rock, Eugenia is a YouTuber content creator who has been struggling with ED. ED means this, okay? I can't say this word because YouTube doesn't like it. For whatever reason, I say this word, YouTube just does not like me saying it, so therefore I'm not going to say it. ED stands for this. At one point, I believe she weighed like 70, 80 pounds or something like that. In one video, her limbs were becoming almost like a reddish, it was very, very, very concerning, and essentially she went off of YouTube and she was on her way to recovery/rehab. That's all I really know. But before she went into rehabilitation to get help for what she was struggling with, Onision for the last 3 years has been constantly on her butt. To the point of it's borderline stalkerish, I think, because just the other day he released a tweet on his public Twitter of this photo of her. Now, apparently this was posted by her hairdresser, and somehow instantly, even before she had any time to come out and talk about this issue, Onision already jumped on the bandwagon and made sure that he was one of the first people to post a photo of her being updated with her current life. Which honestly is really disrespectful. Like, if somebody's going through a huge thing like recovery, rehabilitation, and you post things before you even talk to them, or after you've said you're not going to post any more things about them after you've promised and verbally said you're not going to do it, and then you go ahead and do it again, you are a proven fraudulent liar. You are a liar, a pathological liar to the absolute maximum. So much for that, you know, the most honest YouTuber, am I right? Hi Greg, this is Eugenia. I was told that if I emailed you, you would stop making videos about me. Then you would. So if you could, please stop, I'd appreciate it. His response, I understand, just know that you're rapidly yourself. If you do not go to rehab or get help soon, your family friends will suffer greatly from the loss of you and the result of you. Also, your fans continue to suffer as long as you continue triggering them. Again, please get help. I say this as one of the 1,000 who have been see what you are doing to yourself and wants you to get better. Eugenia also says, I personally don't feel like Onision has good intentions a lot of the things that he does, and I don't really feel like it's about helping. And of course, Eugenia is absolutely right. I mean, this is somebody who has made numerous videos of him going out of his way to mock her for what she was struggling with. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to attack somebody for making a parody, because that's what Onision defines it as, a parody. The problem here lies in the fact that you claim that you want to help someone, and you want to do everything in your power to help them get better, despite them even asking you not to get involved anymore and to stop talking about them. You promise to do that, but then you release a video of literally making a mockery of that person, throwing up in the toilet, dressing up as her.
See, I love food. So good for my tummy. I go to the bathroom through my mouth, so it's okay.
Says he's not going to make these videos anymore. That is cool. I will give him a chance. Like, great.
But I am officially resigning from the top.
Onision has like done this kind of stuff with like a lot of people. I really don't think he's just doing it because he's like worried. So the fact that he kind of like keeps like pointing out what he thinks is like wrong with everyone else and trying to make everyone else into the bad one.
It's just a blatant contradiction. Like, if you want to help somebody, why would you then make a parody video of them, like, literally doing the things that actually happens when you're struggling with that ED, and make a mockery out of them? And this is not a term I use often, but to an extent, I believe that he was, from this video, bullying her and doing some of the most reprehensible things and saying some of the most representable things and presenting some of the most reprehensible things to hurt her. Because no sane person can be concerned and caring for somebody and then go and do exactly what you did to her. Despite her saying that, you know what, you're really affecting me, I'm really in a really vulnerable state right now, you just stop making videos about me. But no, he made over almost 53 videos in the span of 3 years, promised that he wouldn't do it anymore. I was written by someone I made anti-A videos about. They requested I not make future videos on them. I will respect their request. Unfortunately, Greg, you can't respect anyone. Literally no one. Not even your own husband or wife. You can't do that. So, already, this tweet that you verbally posted on Twitter, okay, which is now, I believe, now deleted, I think, it said you're going to respect their wishes. Have you respected that? Because as of literally yesterday, you've made 2 more videos on Eugenia, despite you blatantly coming out and saying that you're not going to talk about it anymore. And how dare you? You do it, and you post a photo of somebody who hadn't even publicly came out about the recovery. Just blasting that to the internet already? Did you get her permission? Did you ask her? Did you reach out to her? No, 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 no. Eugenia says in another tweet, I hate to call people out, but Onision's new video about me has a bunch of misinformation and lies. I just want you guys to know that. Link down below in the description is a list compilation of a Tumblr blog of literally all the videos that he made about Eugenia. And it's quite a lot. You can click on each individual link and you'll see that this says the videos are unavailable because he deleted some of them, but he also put some of his videos that he claimed to delete all of his Eugenia videos, put them behind a Patreon paywall at one point. Regardless of whether the videos are still up or not, doesn't matter. The fact is, what you've done has been done, and no one is ever going to forget the video that you did of mocking her vomiting in the toilet and making fun of the physique and all that type of stuff when somebody's vulnerable. Somebody is like struggling on the edge of their life, and that's what that's your idea of helping and be concerned, is attacking them in a way that actually makes them feel more worse about themselves. That's really screwed up, dude. I said I would never make videos about her again because I thought this was the end. I thought we failed her. I didn't mean to start crying at the end. I just want you to say thank you to everyone who helped Eugenia. You guys are incredible. Now, he made a video the other day about Eugenia and her recovery and things like that, but the problem is in the whole video, I can't show it. I'm not gonna link it. Because he's gonna file a copyright strike. I just don't want to deal with this stuff right now. Onision literally thinks that he somehow saved her. Like, if you watch the video, if you've seen his videos on her and the recovery thing, he bundles himself up, strokes his own ego, which is all he ever does, of course, but he tries to take credit for, like, being her hero or something. And it's the most disingenuous, disgusting, vile, vitriolic type of response I've ever seen. Like, he spends more time talking about himself than anything, despite him already promising multiple times that he's not going to talk about it again. But what does he do? He does exactly that. By that logic, you are a liar. There's no coming back from that. You've said publicly multiple times that you won't do it, and then you do it. Why can't you leave Eugenia alone? Why can't you let somebody recover in the way off social media? Because she hasn't been on social media in months. Months. Not a single tweet, not a single video. The moment somehow he gets a hold of a photo of her progressively getting better, he releases it publicly to everybody on his social media. And that is wrong. Morally and ethically, you have no concern of anyone other than yourself and the little bit of views that you can garner off making and using videos in her name. If you want to make videos about her, that's fine. I have no issue with it. But the problem is, you've already publicly said you won't. You won't do it anymore. And then you go ahead and do it again. Contradiction, contradiction, lie after lie, it just keeps stacking. And then you've also claimed that you don't have any ads on the videos about her, when that's been proven again to be a lie, because guess what? If you go to the video, there's ads on them. I'm all of the belief, make jokes and parodies about whatever you want, but if someone comes to you or somebody you know is actually in a vulnerable state and really struggling with something, and they come to you directly and say, I'm struggling with this, and like you make fun of them for that, that's inappropriate because it's not the right timing. There's a place and timing for parodies, for dark humor, for jokes, and I'm not critiquing him for that, but rather that you can't show concern for somebody and then attempt to smear them in the same sentence, lessening their struggle with their ED, and then think it's jolly okay. Like, you have somebody who's sensitive and vulnerable, who's struggling, who's vocalized to you and reach out to you personally. They reached out to you personally, Greg. They reached out to you personally, and you just disregard it. You disregard any sort of requests for anybody's privacy. Greg, we all know that you have no self-awareness at all, but let me try to help you a tiny smidgy bit. I keep making these videos on you because they're so easy, because you make it so easy. Never in my entire 10 years on this platform have I ever been so, it's been so just seamlessly, like, it gets placed in my lap with the stuff that you do. I don't even have to go on searching. I just use your own words against you because you're a blatant walking contradiction, and that is all you have ever been online, and that is all you will ever be online, and you are not capable of authentic, genuine change because you say one thing, do another. You say one thing, you do another. Your inconsistency is your downfall as a person who was once successful on this platform. And maybe one day when your Patreon supporters dry up and grow up and mature a little bit more, just like the majority of your audience has, money just won't be ranking in as much as it used to be. That is all because of yourself. My socials are linked down below. Please follow my Twitter. I'm streaming later this evening on Twitch. Very vocal on Twitter. I see lots of tweets, but most of all, I keep you guys updated with a lot of the things that are going on personally with my videos, editing, what I'm working on. Also, a little bit of my personal life is on Twitter too. Thanks for sticking with me for the last 2.5 weeks because I've been unable to upload because of those 2 false strikes that he put onto my account. Also linked down below in the very first link is that click to tweet link. Click that so this video gets sent out to YouTube directly to bring awareness that he is continuing to abuse their copyright system and they need to do something. Because this is the 3rd time now he's filed a strike on my account, which affects my ability to stream, which affects my ability to upload in length. I can't upload past 10 minutes if I have 2 strikes on my account. It's just like it's a bunch of BS that I shouldn't have to deal with just because I use a few seconds of his clips, and he takes the video down. It's absurd. He's doing this with other people, and it's just going to get progressively worse unless YouTube does something, if they ever will do something about people abusing their system. Thanks for watching me. Thanks for supporting me. All my links are linked down below. Have a great rest of your Monday.